making overnight cinnamon squares into a king cake, and I decided to use my mixer to blend the dough, or to mix the dough, whatever you want to say. After a few minutes, I noticed that I needed to add some water, so I added about a tablespoon of water, and now the dough is nice and happy. What you think, son? Do you love it? You excited?
Yum.
You good? Okay. Okay, y'all, so now what we're gonna do is get our surface kind of floured, but we're gonna use oat fiber. If you wanna use some more of your einkorn flour, you can. But these days I have more oat fiber than I do einkorn flour, so that's what I'm choosing to do. All right, make sure that your hands have that on there. And I'm gonna get half of the dough. It is kind of sticky, but not too bad. And I'm just gonna roll it like that, and I'm just gonna flatten it out and get the other side. What? Is it good? Are we good, Camp? My 7-year-old Camp is videoing.
Bacon.
Huh?
I see bacon.
You see some bacon? All right, well, let's focus on this. All right, so we're gonna make this into a king cake shape.
Look at it.
What, son? Look. Baby, stop, okay? I need you to be helpful to me. Okay. All right, now I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna mix up the cinnamon and butter mixture.
So you want me to stop video?
And yeah, you can stop videoing. Woo, we need more molasses. This is slower than molasses. Do you see it? It's barely coming down. That one's somewhere. Okay, got that. Okay, got the molasses in finally. That took forever. And we're gonna do, I already have the cinnamon. I mean, I've got the cinnamon coming, but I've got the butter already in there. I only did 2.5 tablespoons of butter for today. So this is just reducing the butter from the original recipe to keep this in E mode. If you're making this king cake for your family, or you're just having this for a very special occasion, I think it's okay to do it all the way at crossover, to have a small piece or just one serving that you're not going to keep going back to all week long. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put some in the middle here, and then we're going to end up folding the dough over on top of itself. This does puff up and out. So it will look like this, even though we're gonna make it look smaller before it goes in the oven. And I'm also gonna use some of this cinnamon sugar mixture for the top as well. Did y'all hear Daniel Tiger in the background? Okay. Okay, now I'm gonna get a little bit more oat fiber from my fingers. And I'm gonna fold from the inside to the outside. Wes, this is so simple, like, wow. I'm just gonna kind of curve it a little bit. Oh my goodness, this is great. I'm gonna pinch the seams. It doesn't have to be perfect, friends. I do have a thicker side and a thinner, oops, sorry. I do have a thicker side and a thinner side, but I still think it's gonna be great. Wes, look. This is exciting. All right, we're gonna get this in the oven. I'm back. I forgot to put this little bit that we had left over on the top. Just real light on top. You don't have to be super gentle. It's gonna hold together fine. I'm actually being kind of rough here. Spreading this on top. It was maybe a couple tablespoons if you want to know amounts. You need specifics. Okay, there we go. Okay, Wes, what about this now? I put some more cinnamon sugar on the top. He said, oh yeah. Okay, here we go. Okay, I got the overnight cinnamon square king cake in the oven. I'm gonna make a glaze from Trim Healthy Future. The glaze that is called for in Aunty Pearl's Muffins. This is on page 275. So we're gonna use some unsweetened almond milk. Oops, I did a little extra. That'll be okay. Okay, gentle sweet. Grab a measuring cup. This isn't my most organized video. Did Southern ring the bell? Yes! Oh, that's okay. Good job. A little bit. Okay, I'm gonna use a fork to get this stirred up. So in Aunty Pearl's Muffins recipe, it says, while still hot, put the glaze over the top of the muffins. The glaze keeps them moist and adds a nice extra hint of sweetness. So I'm really hoping that that will do the same thing for this. Okay, another thing that's common with king cakes is you want to do colored sprinkles. Some people do colored icing. We do not do food dyes in our home, so we use natural food dyes, and this is the kind that I'm using today. There are a lot of options out there on Amazon. There's actually one in my Amazon storefront. This box is from Kroger, and it is colored with spirulina, turmeric, beet juice, different things like that for a natural coloring. So I'm just gonna do the green. This is about a half a tablespoon of super sweet, some little swirls of green. And I hope this works. Just gonna mix. Just gonna stir it up till I'm happy. It's doing good. Kind of looks like hunter green, not a vibrant king cake green. It's got to be consistent with the stirring, and it'll incorporate eventually. And it's getting kind of that lime green color. A little more yellow. Look. Cam, what you think? With the green sprinkles. What? It looks like avocado. Yeah, it does. There we go. All right, let me wipe this off for our so for purple we're gonna do blue and red. Blue and red make purple, right?
No. Yes.
Yes. Well, this looks awesome. Check that out, friends. Well, the purple is perfect.
Let me see. It looks like chocolate.
No, it's purple.
I probably just said.
Okay, well, I'm super pumped about that part of this for sure. That's gonna be great. Good job. Look at that. Ah, y'all, move over coffee. I really am glad that I put that extra cinnamon sugar on top. Just gonna spoon the glaze over the top. We'll spread it out in a second. It really wasn't that difficult to do. Now, might just say, oh, I wish I could just buy my king cake at a bakery. Okay, there are a lot of bakeries that offer keto friendly. That's it's gonna be, if not on plan, it's gonna be close, personal choice situation. Okay, so the thing is though, king cake season can be very long. So you just wanna be really wise with your choices. Oh man, I hope this tastes good. All right, I'm gonna use another, I don't wanna get my fingers stained. I don't know, I think I'm just gonna go for it. Some green sprinkles. my hands might be a little yellow and purple later today. We have a local meetup scheduled with some local THMers and some that are driving a good bit this morning. We're gonna meet up and have a little lunch. Okay. And then our purple. They're not sprinkling quite the way I want them to, but oh, I got a little icing on me. It's still cute as pie. There we go. Isn't this precious? Definitely gonna have stained fingers. Okay. Hey Wes, look, I made a king cake on plan.
Awesome.
You like, oh, you have a little cowlick going on.
Yeah, I'm not getting it.
Okay, so there probably is a better method of making on-plan sprinkles, but for a very quick, just kind of fly by the seat of my pants situation this morning, I think it did pretty well. So let's cut a little piece. Check it out. I didn't cut it all the way through. Look at that. It smells like a king cake, y'all. That's really good. I'm excited. I hope y'all will give this a try. Bye, y'all. Okay, y'all, so we have had a chance to enjoy this on-plan king cake, my family. Just want to show you what a bigger piece looks like. So it's just pretty darn good. It really is. Now, I will make a confession. Coach Amy made a couple of mistakes. So in my dough, it calls for adding gentle sweet to the dough. So you have a amount of gentle sweet in the recipe. Half goes in the dough, half goes in the cinnamon sugar part. And I forgot, but it still does taste good. I mean, Wes took a bite and he was like, that's good. I was like, really? Because I made a mistake. He was like, yeah, it tastes good. And then Lily did it, had hers this morning as well, my middle daughter, and she is a king cake fanatic. So her birthday is January 25th, which is king cake season, okay? And she always gets a birthday cake and a king cake for her birthday. So she is a bit of a king cake snob and loves them. And so I was like, I made king cake. And so she did it. Now Lily put cream cheese. She just kind of got some cream cheese out of a container and just put it all over her so she'd have a bite of cream cheese with every bite of king cake. And she loved it, but she said it was really good. Now on the glaze, you'll notice in the video that my glaze looked very thick and gloopy. I did add xanthan gum, about 1/8 of a teaspoon, to the glaze from the Aunty Pearl's Muffins. I didn't like it. Now it does do a good topping here where it looks very icing-y, but I can taste the xanthan gum and I don't like that. So I am gonna make another batch of these in the next couple weeks or so, but I have to get more einkorn flour. I do have some ordered, and because I love to make cinnamon squares and biscuits. So that's something that I don't mind making weekly or whatever for my family. But I do plan on doing this recipe again. And so just stay tuned to my socials. I want to get this video out as soon as I can for y'all. But I did want you to know that I did add that to the glaze, and that's why it was a little gloopy. So if you make the glaze and it's really runny, I still think it's going to be delicious. So just, just pour it over your baked king cake and then do your little sprinkles, or don't. You don't have to.
It was really just to make it pretty and really to suffice my 7-year-old who asked for them. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I just encourage you guys, anytime there is something that you love, try it. Google THM brownies, and some of the best brownie recipes will come up when you search that on the internet. And just give it a try. If you're brand new to THM, some of these sweeteners may not toot your horn. So I would definitely encourage you to try a single serve recipe like a muffin in a mug or something like that, you know, in the beginning of your THM journey, so that you can enjoy things that are on plan. So anyway, y'all be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I do have new videos coming out for this month. This was just a bonus for y'all, so I hope you enjoyed it. Y'all give me some likes, some comments, and all the things, and I hope y'all have a great day. And be sure y'all can share this video with your friends too. Bye y'all.